Hi guys, welcome to Nene Math. It's me, Nene, and today we are going to start to learn about coordinate planes. So let us get started. So our first question is talking about to plot the coordinate points given below, which as you can see spells out math. So let's start out with basics, since you might be wondering, what is this graph? So as you can see, the line going from up to down is called the y-axis, and the line goes vertically. And our next line, as you can see here, going from left to right, is going to be called our x-axis. So that will be going horizontally. So with this will help us a lot with helping to plot our points. And the center is our starting point, which helps plot these points with our x and y axis. So this is also called our origin. So now let us start to plot our point M. So as we can see, the first number is 3 and the second number is 4. So we always start from the origin, and we always start with x. So 3 is our first number, so that will be x, and our second number is 4, so that will be our y-axis. So we start from the origin, we go right 3, and then we go up 4 for our y-axis. So that will be our point M. So moving on to the next point, we do the same thing. -4 will equal our x, and 2 will equal our y. So we start from the origin, and we go left to -4, and then we go up to 2 for y. So that will be point A. Now for point T, we have -1, that will be x, and then we have -1, which is y. So we start at the origin, go left to -1 for our x, and then we go down to -1 for our y. So then we just plotted our point T. So now we do the same for our last point. We have 0, which equals x, and 4, that equals y. We start at the origin. We are already at the place we need to be for our x, which is 0. That's the origin. And we go up 4 for y. So our point will be plotted. So we have all our points plotted. So now let us move on to our next question. So I'm going to move this above, so we have more space. So our question is to find the distance between point M and point H. So it has to do with the points we just plotted above. And to find the distance, we have to write a formula. So we would do D equals the square root of x2 minus x1 in parentheses, and you would square that, and then you would add in parentheses y2 minus y1 squared. So if you look at these subscripts, it might be confusing since you wonder, what does that mean? So I'm going to show you. It will make a lot more sense once I show you. So we are going to plot our first point, which is M, that's 3, 4, and our second point, which is H, that's 0, 4. And to figure out these subscripts, we look at the first point. 3 is our x, so that will be x1 since this is our first point. And same thing with 4, that will be y1. This is our first point. Our second point will just be x2 and y2 since this is our second point. So now all we have to do is take these numbers and we just have to plug it in our formula to figure out our distance. So we got x2, that is 0 minus x1, that is 3, and we square that, and then we add a plus sign, and then parentheses, we have y2, 4, minus y1, that is 4, and we square that. So now we just have to solve. 0 minus 3 is negative 3 squared, plus 0, 4 minus 4 is 0. We square that, and for our exponent, we do negative 3 times negative 3. A negative times a negative is a positive, so we have 9. And 0 squared would be 0 times 0, which is obviously 0. So now we won't add our 0 in. We will just have 9 left, and the square root of 9 is 3. So the distance between point M and point H will be 3. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and see you next time. Bye!